Welcome! Thank you for checking out the latest installment of METC's miniPOD. So what is METC's miniPOD? The Midwest Education Technology Community is a community of educators passionate about integrating technology in meaningful ways within education. A miniPOD is a short, 5-minute or less podcast focused on one specific tool shared by one of our community members. Each community guest will highlight one tech tool and give examples of how it can be used within the classroom and how it meets ISTE standards. Be a part of our community. Simply follow us on social media at METC check out our website at metcedplus.org, listen to any of our content on our YouTube channel, or just by listening to this miniPOD. However you participate, we would love to hear from you. Tweet at us at METCedplus and or add the hashtag METCPD. Thank you for listening. Let's see what EdTech tool our community guest will share today.
Hi, my name's Ariel Jinkard, and I'm going to tell you about the app Clips. Now, this is an Apple app, so it only works on iOS, iPhone, or iPad. Clips is free. It's kind of becoming one of those standard apps made by Apple. It is a easy-to-use editing software for videos, for creating videos, and what I love about it, it has free animated titles and stickers and copyright-free music built in. When we're thinking about the ISTE standards, we're going to be looking at the Creative Communicator Standard. Students are supposed to be able to choose tools that they are appropriate for what they're trying to share with you or with their audience, and this could be one of those tools for creating or communicating their ideas or what they've learned. So I'm going to start with some kind of teacher uses, the way I've used it in my classroom as a teacher. Many of you maybe came off of virtual learning this last spring where you had to make some instructional videos. And I will tell you that Clips just adds a little bit of element of fun to your videos very easily. With those animated stickers, there's Disney characters. You can change your background kind of like green screen, but much easier. And then there's some like arrows and circles that you can draw attention to things in your videos very simply. There's also an accessibility feature that I want to point out, that when you are recording yourself, you can turn on a scrolling text. So while you are speaking, that text would appear on the screen as you're talking. So it's a great accessibility feature to check out. And just note that if it misunderstands you, you can actually go in and manually edit the text. You don't have to re-record your video. So just know that. Parent communication is another way that I've used this. So sometimes I just want to share what's happening in the class, a cool project that's happening or something we've completed, and I'll use Clips because it's a fun way to make just a little snapshot video. And some of those videos I post on social media. You know, we all want to share what's happening in our classrooms to inspire other people. So this is a fun way to make a quick little video that you can post on Twitter as well. I'd also like to just highlight Josh Stock, who published a book called Awesome Sauce, came out this spring through ISTE, and he shares how to use video in your classroom with students or parents, whatever. And he talks about making video newsletters. He realized that his parents weren't really reading newsletters, and video was that access point for them. So that's another great way to use Clips, is making video newsletters. Now, when you think of student uses, you might have typically used WeVideo or iMovie. Both of those are great programs. However, they're kind of time intensive, and especially for littles, it can be kind of tricky, the dragging on that timeline. So Clips uses a totally different format. In fact, it's a little bit of a learning curve for me who's used to that traditional timeline format. So know that it might be a little tricky for you, but I promise you, you give this to a kindergartner and they pick it up like nobody's business. It is so user-friendly for them. So if you're looking for more of a quick, I just want to throw some maybe things that are on my camera roll together really fast, I really suggest Clips over iMovie or WeVideo. So for student uses, anytime they're making reflection videos, explaining their learning, trying to show content mastery, or maybe they're creating instructional videos for other people, this is a great app. One example, of how to use video too is I had my students study vlogs and learn about what is vlogging. And when we did a plant experiment, we had multiple videos over a long period of time, and they used Clips to edit. They just love it because of all the animation stuff. So a couple tips. When you're looking at the app, there's a section called posters. Posters are your title slides. So I'm not really sure why they named it posters, but they are animated backgrounds, super cool title slides. Know that the filler text can be edited on 80% of them. There are a few that, like the text, you can't edit, but know that the example text you can change. The other thing is you can record within clips, or you can import video and pictures from your camera roll. So either way, which you prefer. If you're recording within, you are using that pink button. And if you hold it down, you can record, or if you're recording for a longer period of time, you can actually slide that pink button up and lock it into recording place. Thanks so much for listening. If you'd like to share what you create with me online, you can find me on Twitter. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Twitter. You can find me at Mrs. Jenkard. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening to METC's miniPOD. We want to give a huge shout out to our community guests for sharing their expertise on their EdTech tool. Be sure to follow them on social media. What did you think of the tool? Have you used it before? Or is this a new tool for you? If you're using this EdTech tool, share your ideas on Twitter. Please be sure to tag us at METCEdPlus and or add the hashtag METCPD. Have a cool EdTech tool that you would like to share on a future miniPOD? Connect with us on social media and send us a message with your idea. Be sure to check out all of our content on our YouTube channel. Search Midwest Education Technology Community and subscribe to stay up to date on all of our free digital content. The Midwest Education Technology Community. We are connecting innovative learners.